YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Minnesota Timberwolves ended up beating the Miami Heat 125 to 115. The Heat is now 19 and 16. Still got a good record. They're 12 and 6 at home. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 22 and 13. They're 10 and 7 on the road. Minnesota did win the first quarter 27 to 25. The second quarter was also won by Minnesota 28 to 25. They lost the third quarter 36 to 34 to the Heat, but they won the fourth quarter 35 to 29. We're going to go through this quick because the game wasn't really close in this one. Miami made some runs, but it wasn't enough for them to really be able to win the game. It just was able to make the lead a little bit more respectable. Other than that, Julius Randle, 39 minutes, 23 points, 10 to 17 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds. That's a double-double for him. 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. Good game. He did everything he should be doing out there and taking his time, making sure he's getting the good rotations, making sure he's getting in the right spots. And it was just an easy game for him all day, and it was just good to see him do that. The only starter to not get in double figures in points was Jaden McDaniels, and it seems like he's cool with that a lot. 34 minutes, 5 points. He only took 4 shots, is why I say that. In 34 minutes, that's low. But he also went 1 of 2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals and 2 blocks. And he is mainly out there for his 3-point shooting, his floor stretching ability, his driving ability, his transition ability, but also his defense that can lead into some of those things too. 3 personal fouls and a +1 and plus minus. Rudy Gobert, he got a double-double, 13 points, 12 rebounds. He did a good job of catching and finishing fast and quick. He went 5 of 7 from the field in 32 minutes for 13 points. He also missed a 3, which you don't really see him attempt to do that much. He also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line, had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 4 offensive rebounds and 5 personal fouls before the game was over. He was a +4 and plus minus. Dante DiVincenzo was just cutting to the basket and finishing around the rim, but he did still make a 3, but he finished 1 of 8 from 3, 5 of 13 from the field in 31 minutes for 11 points. He also had 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and a block. He also had 2 offensive rebounds out of the 8 and had 5 personal fouls also, and was a +24 and plus minus. And Anthony Edwards, he got an easy 33 points for him, 10 of 19 from the field in 38 minutes, 2 of 8 shooting from 3, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. He's hard to stay in front of, has good handles, always tricking you to guess what he's trying to do. That gets you off balance. Next you know, he's at the rim. Next you know, he's pulling up. Next you know, he's fading away, and it's a bucket. And he shot efficient from the field, didn't shoot as great from 3, but he did a good job of getting to the free throw line to balance it out and score a lot of points that way too. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, no personal fouls, a -2 and plus minus. Nas Reed was just getting to the basket and finishing over and over and over again. And it was working, so why stop? It also led to some free throws, and he went 5 of 5 there. He also shot 4 of 7 from 3. That was also a good thing to see. And he also had 25 minutes played. He also had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +11 and plus minus. All of the starters for the Timberwolves had a rebound or more, or assist or more, or even a steal or more, showing you that they was really active defensively, kept the ball moving, and also got buckets on their own when they could. Mike Conley Jr., 15 minutes. He finished with 5 points. He was 1 of 2 from the field. It was all threes that he took, and went 2 of 2 also from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Jalen Clark, 5 minutes. He was the only guy that did not get single digits in minutes off the bench, but he did score 2 points and went 1 or 2 from the field to get it. He also had no turnovers and no personal fouls and finished as a -6 and plus minus. And then, of course, Bones Highland, he was able to score in 21 minutes, 2 of 6 shooting from the field to get 4 points. He did go 0 of 4 from 3, though. That was a problem, but it is what it is. They still got the win by double figures, so nobody's really tripping. Plus, he did get 3 assists with no turnovers, and he was able to get a nice steal in this game that led directly to a basket. And then he had a personal foul and was a plus 16 and plus minus. And then the Miami Heat, Andrew Wiggins and all the starters ended up getting double figures in points. They all got a rebound or more and an assist or more. So that was good for them also. But he had 12 points in 28 minutes. It was 4 of 12 shooting from the field, 2 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals. He did foul out of this game, so he didn't even play 30 minutes for that reason. He also had 1 offensive rebound, was a minus 7 and plus minus. Not a good game from him. Not only did he foul out, he didn't shoot the ball that great either. He did some things I like defensively, but he also was not doing the greatest of being disciplined out there and kept getting caught. Not only that, he just not the greatest floor spacer. He's just not the greatest scorer anymore. It seems like he gets a lot of attempts. He gets a lot of chances. He just hasn't really been that impressive when he's been out there in most games, I would say. Bam, he continues to underperform a little bit. You think he'd get more points. You think he'd do more. But he only had 12 in 34 minutes. He only took 13 shots. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 9 rebounds. That was the most on the team. He also had 4 assists. He also had 4 turnovers and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 9 in plus minus. And Khalil Ware, 29 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds, which was good. He did a good job of finishing around the paint. He did splash in the 3. That always helps. And he also had 1 turnover and a block, 4 personal fouls, no. He also had 3 offensive rebounds out of 8 and a 0 and plus minus. Norman Powell, 25 minutes, 21 points. That was actually game high for the Miami Heat. He also went 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He's aggressive. He's looking for a shot. He feels like he's unstoppable. He feels like he's unguardable. He's been playing like that all season, and they need a guy with that type of mentality because they need somebody that can carry the offense sometimes, since the other guys are not really doing it, and they're still missing Tyler Hero again this season. But another good game for Norman Powell offensively. He also had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal, a 0 in personal fouls, and was a minus 6 in plus minus. Davion Mitchell played 34 minutes. He had 14 points. He went 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. You just like that he had a decent night scoring the basketball. And this one, that's all you could really want from him. And he did a good job of staying out the way offensively and just making plays when he did have the ball. 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus for him. Fontecchio played 16 minutes. He had 9 points. He went 3 of 7 from the field. It was all 3-pointers that he took, besides 1 free throw that he ended up missing. He did have 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 20 and plus minus. And Gardner came in scoring at the paint. He eventually made a 3-2. So he went 1 of 1 for 3, 3 of 3 from the field in 5 minutes. He also had 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a plus 8 and plus minus. Jaime Jaquez ended up playing 10 minutes. He had 6 points. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 8 and plus minus. He just did a good job of understanding how to score and when to score. He picked his spots to be aggressive, and it worked out for him and the team. Nikola Jovic did the same, but he played 28 minutes, which was the most off the bench. He ended up being the only guy to get double figures in points off the bench in any statistical category. In general, off the bench with 14 points. He went 4 of 8 from the field. He did also go 1 of 4 from 3 and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 19 and plus minus. And you're happy to get that type of performance from him because you need more scoring. You need more guys that can do it. And he was able to provide that throughout the season, but he actually stepped up this one. You just want to see more of it in the future, especially if Hero going to be missing a lot more games. Somebody has to do it, is basically what I'm saying. Drew Smith, 14 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 assist, no turnovers, a 0 in personal fouls for him, a -3 and plus minus. And Jokic Jonas, 17 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 rebounds. That was the most off the bench. He also had 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +5 in plus minus. And the last thing to do is compare them. 87 field goals for the Miami Heat. They shot 47% from the field, 85 for the Timberwolves, 54% for them, showing that the Miami Heat defense couldn't stop them from getting the shots that they wanted. Besides the fact that the Timberwolves did get some open looks from 3, but they only shot 29% on 38 attempts, while the Heat wasn't far behind them. They shot 37 and shot 38%. They shot way better from 3, but they also shot one less. 22 free throws for the Heat. They made theirs at 86%. The Timberwolves shot 25, which was 3 more than the Heat. They shot theirs at 88. 37 rebounds for the Heat, 40 for the Timberwolves, 27 assists, 26 for the Timberwolves, 18 turnovers for the Heat, 14 for the Timberwolves, 7 steals for the Heat, 9 for the Timberwolves, 2 blocks for the Heat, 5 for the Timberwolves, 11 offensive rebounds, 10 for the Timberwolves, 26 defensive rebounds, 30 for the Timberwolves, 22 personal fouls, 20 for the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves did shoot more free throws, like I said before, and they did make it at a better percentage. So, good game. Came down to a couple possessions. The Timberwolves was able to get a lot of steals when it mattered. They was able to get a lot of effort plays to go their way. They was able to knock down shots and take their time to get good looks. And the Heat just couldn't continue to score when it mattered the most, even though they still had a decent fourth quarter. Their defense wasn't where it needed to be, and even when it was, the Timberwolves just knew how to counter it real well, and that just put them in good positions. And good positions mean easy shots, and if you can't stop them from getting easy ones, and you're already behind, you won't have a good chance of losing that game. And he ended up doing that tonight. And that's how they ended up losing this one. And other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about other NBA and basketball topics. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft covers too. Not only that, I also got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I make videos every single day throughout the day to give you something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Not only that, thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for showing respect. Thank you also for appreciating the content for what it is and continue to come back to watch it and support me and the channel as however you have done in the past and the present, and hopefully you continue to do it in the future. All I can say now is y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all hopefully later today with more analysis.